All right. So for this sprint, I worked on a lot of back end stuff, just getting the models figured out and then how they interact with the controller. So my main duty this sprint was to get the user, so to pull from the user, so to at least get the user information from the database and then pull it and show it on the screen on our app. So the main thing I had to do was this get user ID right here. So basically, we find the collection, the document, and then we just check for error right there. And then basically, we grab this and put it into the user data dish array. And then this delegate right here, it is actually important to have a delegate so you can so it's asynchronous. And so once everything's finished loading, then it loads. So I also had to add a protocol up here and then define a user model and a delegate right here. So that's that. And then it interacts with the profile view controller. So as you can see, it calls the user model delegate, and the finished loading, it will add and print the username and everything like that. So that's great. Another thing I did in the code was make sure that the errors popped up on the login page. Let's see if I can pull that up. Sign in view. So yeah, I have the right here. So set error label text user not found. So this right here, all these user things will actually pop up the error when I sign in. So let me demonstrate those things as well. So I log in with test@test.com and then password. So now we're logged in. So as we can tell, the get user information pull up right here, not test. It takes a second to download, so pull up. So we actually have to figure that out, how to make that a little bit quicker. And then in the profile page as well, it'll say test up here. So that's awesome. So it's getting the user data, and we can use it anywhere around the app, which is amazing. Then I'm going to sign out and then show the error code. As you can see, the user not found right here shows up. So we have a little bit of error handling for the sign in, which is amazing. So that's what I've been working on. And then for the code, for the commits, I add storyboard changes, which is adding the buttons, some simple chat. Oh, then one thing else I also did was add start the messaging system. So I started creating the model for the messaging system and just started finding resources online to be able to do that. And I think we found a really good one online to be able to do that. So that's awesome to be able to go off an already existing one, but frame it towards our app. So that'll be coming in the next sprint. And then down here, I have the add username profile connection, which was the main thing that I did for this sprint. So yes, that is what I did for this sprint, and I will continue to keep working on the messaging system and then helping David with the follower and following system and improving on that. Awesome, thanks.